Morning.
Good morning, folks. This has been a really, really lovely little park up.
Yeah, Topolcha
Yeah.
is a beautiful little place.
Yeah, there's not masses to do here, but it's just nice to have a stroll, and when the weather's nice, it's good. A couple of really nice foodie places.
Yeah, nice stroll along the river. We didn't go to the cave this time. As you know, Claire's not a fan of caves.
I chuck in water, and I'm really not a fan, but we've done that before, so we might do it again another time.
Yeah, next time.
But not this time. So, right, now we're going to go and see something I never thought I'd see outside of one of the countries they're from. Yeah. So we'll show you when we get there.
But the plan today is to head right to the Slovak border.
Yep.
We're going to do a little bit of shopping at a big supermarket, pick up all the sausage and salami and peppers and all the Hungarian stuff I love, and then crack on really early tomorrow for that long drive home.
Yep.
It's going to be a very long one tomorrow.
It is going to be a long one tomorrow, but
first, let's go and surprise you. Bye-bye, Tihani.
Tihani?
No. Bye-bye, Topolka.
I know we're near Tihani. Oh,
I'm confused.
That's funny. That is funny.
Right, clear.
No.
No, she's too slow.
Yeah, Peggy is too slow, so I'm not going to pull us out and kill us. Right, we've had to park down the bottom. I did have a go at driving up here. Pretty certain Tom would have got up here, but rattled the absolute bejesus out of her, because some of the lumps, they're like waves and they're about this high. So we were spinning out a little bit. So I went with discretion being the better part of valour and not killing her. But it does mean we've got to walk up this hill now, and I think it's a good kilometre walk, all uphill. Tom's favourite.
Do you want to tell people what we go to see?
Not yet.
Known as the Peace Stupa, it stands on this mountain which is 316 metres high and overlooks Lake Balaton. It is Europe's largest stupa, standing 30 metres high and 24 metres wide. The stupa contains teachings and relics of Buddha and something known as a life tree, which is a stick in the middle of the stupa to symbolise the central channel. And the whole building has a height of 24 metres. And this monument was erected through the initiative of a Korean Buddhist monk, the Venerable Bop John. Bop John is the president of the Buddhist Peace Stupa Foundation in Hungary, and Tibetan monks offered tremendous help and support in the creation of this project. The stupa was consecrated by the Dalai Lama on the 17th of June 1993.
So up on this stupa are some prayer wheels. Quite a lot of you have probably seen them. They're like great big metal cylinders that spin. You see them at festivals and loads of Buddhist temples. Now what I didn't realise is that each one of them has got a mantra on the outside of it, and it's generally the same one. I'm going to have to read it off of here. Om Mani Padme Hung. But also on the inside there's a tree of life on the inside of it. It's obviously the centre point that it spins from. And around those are wrapped papers or with more mantras written on them. They're basically kind of like prayers, and it's believed that when you spin the prayer wheels and you concentrate and clear your mind, it's the same as praying that many times. Each one of these ones up here on this stupa have got 900,000 mantras inside each one, and there's 50 of them up there. So if you do a full circle, concentrate, clear your mind and spin each one as you go past, that is the equivalent of 45 million prayers. but you do have to spin them in the right direction. You've got to spin them clockwise because that's the direction that the prayers are written in. It's also the direction the sun goes round the earth, so it's connecting everything together. 45 million prayers. Om Mani, no, Om Mani Padme Hum. We have just said 45 million prayers.
Between us, that's 90 then.
That's more prayers
Than you've ever thought of in your life before. So that was incredible. I wasn't expecting to see a Buddhist temple in the mountains of Hungary.
No, that is not what you see it very often. It was lovely for us. We both love Asia, and we've been to a lot of Buddhist temples. So that was a treat.
That was lovely, but it was very calm and serene.
Yeah.
And then you might hear in the background, we bought one of those little bells that ring. It's on our fridge, and the way Claire drives on this bumpy road,
Ooh.
it's tinging all the time.
How about Hungary has just got very bumpy roads?
Yeah.
If it doesn't calm down once we hit motorways, it might not be staying on the
might
fridge
be
for very
coming
long.
So that was, we were only going to be there for probably half an hour or so, and we've been here a good couple of hours now. So
3.5 hours.
there you go. And to be honest, all we did is walk up there, have a mooch around, sit for a little bit and walk back. So that was lovely.
And a couple of geocaches.
And a couple of geocaches. It was lovely there.
Yep.
But now what's the time? It's now
1:45.
1:45. So our next stop is going to be a massive supermarket, a little bit of shopping, and then head towards the border for a stop tonight and our last night in Hungary. Followed by a very long drive home.
Yeah.
Shopping with Claire always takes so long. She has to look at everything. So, she did it. She got her langosh finally.
Yum. This is grease with a layer of grease sprinkled with grease.
Basically, it's deep fried, like raised dough, sour cream, garlic butter, and then cheese on top. Mine's got salami, onions, and chilies. Oh, it's a delight. And it's our last dinner here. We're not going out for dinner tonight. This is it. Might have a single beer when we get to the campsite tonight, or park up tonight. But tomorrow is going to be an early start.
I'm not joking because I'm eating.
Makes a change, huh?
When we get driving in a minute, put the other one on and
You want to stop up there then, and we'll
That was like, oh, let's go and pick on the tourists.
That's, yeah. And we didn't drink last night.
And we didn't drink last night, no. I'm coming over here. So I've just had a first, my first ever. Driving up the motorway in Czech Republic, and I'm in the slow lane for the lorries, and police van comes in front of me, brakes a little bit, and I'm like, oh, hello, he's checking us out. And then a sign in the back comes up saying, follow me. Oh, what have I done? So we followed him for about 2 kilometres to a service station, and he stops in the middle of the petrol station in front of everybody, comes around, documents for driver, okay, and his friend came round, and I've just been breathalyzed for the first time in my life. And I'm like, did I do anything wrong? They went, no, just check. Okay. I tell you what, I had a proper adrenaline dump because I'm like, I haven't done anything wrong. Why?
Good job we didn't have a beer last night either.
Good job we didn't have a beer last night. I mean, we would have only had 1 beer anyway because we were driving, and it would have cleared my system by this morning. But yeah, I have never ever been breathalyzed. That was weird.
Cool.
Anyway, we've swapped drivers because it was just under 2.5 hours, so probably time to swap, but I'm shaking. I had so much adrenaline. I've never been pulled over for a random check before.
The police stop was about 4 hours into our journey, but for the next 9 hours we had nothing but rain, traffic jams, a little bit of sun, followed by finally a lovely sunset as we arrived in a little campsite on the border of France and Luxembourg. Bit of a long day's drive. Up at 5:45, started driving at 6:30 and just stopped at 8:15 p.m, including a few wee stops. 664 miles. Starting in Hungary, then Slovakia, Czech Republic, Germany, Luxembourg, and finishing in France. Yeah. Tomorrow will be a short 6.5 hour drive heading towards Cherbourg. Good morning, folks.
Morning.
So we are in a little air just the other side of the Luxembourg border.
Yep, in France.
In France, heading to Cherbourg. Well, Cherbourg in a couple of days' time. The roads in France are just so difficult. We're trying to stay off the toll roads.
Yes.
But it then takes you through the city centres, and they've all got low emission zones. To go round the outside, you have to take a toll. It's really quite confusing.
The reason we want to stay off the toll roads is not because we're tight, it's because they are so expensive for us. We're 3 meters tall, which puts us in the lorry category, and it gets very, very expensive. But we're really old. We're a Critère 4, which means we can't drive through the low emission zones.
No. And everything goes via Paris, and Paris Monday to Friday 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. we can't go to. We can't go through Reims, which is another of the routes. And the other alternative is about a 15-hour detour going south and back. And we just want to get to
yeah, there is so much of this part of the world that is beautiful. The little village that we're in is gorgeous, isn't it? I
can't remember what it's called. No. I'll write it here. But we're coming back to here. We drove up here just because of the air, because somewhere to stop. But it looks like there's a wonderful little fort and a medieval town. It looks beautiful. But we haven't got time. We need to get near to the port.
Near to the ferry. So
a day to decamp.
Yep.
Day of shopping.
Yep.
More shopping. Some French cheese, baguette, French butter. I love French butter. And that's about it. We're not going to do any other shopping.
No. We can do a supermarket. He says no other shopping. He'll buy beer.
Well, buy beer. The idea today was to stop somewhere mid-afternoon, but we ain't going to get there now, are we? Looking at the I thought it was about a 6-hour drive.
Nope.
Avoiding all these tolls is going to be 8 or 9 hours again,
if not more.
And it is now 7:30.
No, it's 7:45.
Quarter to 8. We're a bit late, so we'll carry on.
We need to go through that.
Oh, what?
It's telling me to go through that.
What is it? So the last 2 nights of this epic 7-month journey was in this lovely little air, just an hour and a half from Cherbourg. From here it was just a ferry home, followed by an hour and a half on the M27, such a dreadful motorway. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. If you don't already do so, please consider doing, it really helps us. And join us next time when we give you a full roundup of the last 7 months. Take care, bye.